The level of give a duck in regards to certain milestones. Think having kids is hard. Give less ducks. The kid's outside shaping mud balls into the approximate shape of a dog turd. He's not going to Harvard. He can always join the army. Distribution of chores seems unfair. Give less ducks. Fold the ducking laundry and shut up about it. Money problems? Looks like we have to drop the cable package or find a cheaper apartment. Sucks, but it's a team effort, and as long as we get through it, okay. I genuinely don't give a duck. Talk about everything before you get married and be flexible and willing to compromise. But if your real tie-in-ship is based on sex, you want last have been married 28 years. Sex is good, but it isn't even in the top 5 of things to be worried about. Life goals. Needs in a partner. End-of-life arrangements. Wills. Power of attorneys. If you have children, who will get them if things go bad? What happens if one of you gets a nice job in a different area? Basically things that might happen that could change your life and situation. Also whether or not anal is on the table. Couples counseling. Full stop. It doesn't matter if you get along great. Just go to at least 3 sessions of couples counseling together. How to split your bills. And who pays for what, when. Like our rule is if you suggest going out to eat, you pay. We've had a total of 0 arguments about money for 6 years. Kids. I don't want kids, and I don't want to be guilted into having kids. I'll be honest, I'm selfish and would rather travel the world than raise a kid. Really bugs me when people ask, "You're 21, when you having kids?" Quote. Dated a girl who wanted to be a mom by 23, no ped on out. Didn't see the point when we didn't have the same end goal. I guess this also stems from having stuff-tie dad. He always blamed the kids for his problems with my mom this year. Finances, and do you have any debt? A friend of mine was doing pretty well. $180,000 income. Until he married a woman with a ton of credit card and mortgage debt that she didn't disclose to him this year. Now he's just ducked. Edit. I get it, he could divorce his wife. They've had 2 kids and bought a new house since getting married. Every goddamn thing. If there is a topic you can't have a proper discussion about, you're not ready as a couple and as individuals to get married. Prenup. The normal things for sure. Finances, children, assets of value, and what happens if things don't go well. The one most forget, and I think should be discussed much more heavily because it can affect all of the above. Sex. Too many have fantasies and other requirements that aren't discussed and eventually become problems. Are your sex drives compatible? Basically, talking about all the tough questions about sex and marital infidelity up front and with full honesty. Well, big question. Should we live together before or not? Kids or no kids? What is the most ducked up thing that has happened in your family? Who do you trust? Dogs or cats? It would be very wise to discuss why she thinks it is okay to get married on Saturday and then quit working the following Tuesday and then not ever look for another job. Put up with her lazy stuff for 17 ducking wasted years. Ducking lazy, which marriage, kids, debt, finances, partner roles, parents, home ownership, and who you romanced in BioWare games. what you are. It's like cracking the code to what your partner needs to feel loved. Having children. You don't marry someone without talking about it. That's how you end up with a woman who don't want kids, for example, and the man who want children. So both live a very frustrating and bitter relationship, and both tries to push their views on the other, expecting that she will change her mind. But I'm almost sure that if you get married at, let's say, 28, and you know you want or don't want kids, you won't change your mind about it. So you basically fall in a toxic relationship. Past money stuff, current money stuff and debts, future money plans and debt elimination, joint or separate accounts. Ask why. Why and AB. You need a budget. Software is great for joint. Organized chaos, just chaos and expectations on the other. Cleanliness, germaphobe expectations. Animal. Domestic and otherwise. Kill or cure. Vet bills. Travel plans. Expectations. Go out or stay in and rest. Is divorce ever an option? Would you let me divorce you if I just up and wanted to? Don't count on this being true for the future. What counts as infidelity? In-law inclusion, exclusion expectations. Friend inclusion, exclusion expectations. Varying toxicity to self, relationship. Religious holiday preferences and arrangements. Does that face mean, leave me alone while I gather myself, or, I'm not going to talk but I expect you to? Chores and individual responsibility, cooking, cleaning, yard work, shopping. Who's responsible? Talk about each other's method of unwinding. How much me time you both need on a regular basis. What is a regular basis? Do not assume anything is obvious for either of you. Also, discuss expectations of each other for after marriage. One might expect sex life to change while the other does not. Same for money, food prep, chores, etc.